Here are the horses now for race number 1, this afternoon's first race. Claiming Pacers racing 1 mile. Number 1 is Champagne Revenge, owned by Sue Ann Carmen of Harveysburg. Brad Hanners drives. Number 2, Stylish Cookout, owned by Ray Brand of Zanesville with Del Miller. 3 is Raven Colt, owned by David Overholzer of Bell Fountain, Jim Shelton. 4, Sea Stylish Baby, owned by Bertie Hash of Newark with Dave Hawk. Number 5, Ralph Bird, owned by Kathy Haynes of Mount Sterling with Darren Mauser. 6 is Canter Jack, owned by Keith Richardson of Westchester, Mike Wilder. Number 7, Brave New World, owned by Harold Steeman of Ohio City, make the driver Dave Miller. Dave Miller drives at the 7. Number 8 is A Firm Bump, owned by Brian Jones and Claude Kirkpatrick of Greenville. Ron Steck drives. Number 9, Avies Cash Flow, owned by Raymond Thiel of London. Lance Wiegand in the sulky. No changes in the second half of the daily double. First race, Claiming Pacers are running behind the gate. The gate swings into the backstretch, and there they go. And they're off. Raven Colt is first to lead from the outside. A Firm Bump came away second. From between horses, pacing a third, it's Stylish Cookout. Circling from the far outside, fourth, Avies Cash Flow. Champagne Revenge came off the rail fifth. Angling in sixth, Sea Stylish Baby. Then that's a gap of 3 lengths. Seventh to Ralph Bird. Followed eighth by Canter Jack. The early trailer is the 7, Brave New World, as they reach the first quarter. And the 8, A Firm Bump, is the early leader. Leads by 2. They're at the first quarter in 28-1. Racing down to the stretch, A Firm Bump with a lead by 2. Inside racing a second, it's Raven Colt. Then that's a gap of 2 to Stylish Cookout third. Moving first up fourth comes Avies Cash Flow. Champagne Revenge along the rail is fifth. Now to the outside, sixth, Canter Jack. Gap in the cover. Along the rail racing a seventh, Sea Stylish Baby. And now to the outside, moving a second over, comes Brave New World as they approach the half. A Firm Bump leads them to the half in 57-3. They'll face a strong headwind up the backside now. A Firm Bump continues to lead by 2 lengths. Inside a second, it's Raven Colt and Canter Jack. Easing to the outside is now advancing a third. Stylish Cookout locked in racing a fourth, and heavily favored Brave New World is second over racing a fifth. Along the rail and racing a sixth comes Champagne Revenge. Maybe the 3/4 mile marker, and A Firm Bump continues to lead. He leads by a length. And Raven Colt now feeling the pressure, tipping to the outside second. At the 3/4, 127-3. And Stylish Cookout is there racing a third. Brave New World is saving ground to the inside. A horse off stride will scatter the entire field, leaving A Firm Bump all by himself. Brave New World coming through safely. To the inside is now second. And to the outside to third comes Stylish Cookout. With less than an eighth, and it's all A Firm Bump. And on the outside, Brave New World is closing nicely. In deep stretch now, A Firm Bump will have to hurry. Brave New World is coming to him, but he won't reach him. It's A Firm Bump at the wire. Ladies and gentlemen, trackside, the unofficial winner of this afternoon's first race, number 8, A Firm Bump, a 6-year-old son of Sun Sam from Little Bounces. Over Brian Jones and Claude Kirkpatrick of Greenville, Ohio. Ron Steck, the trainer and the driver. Second season's victory for the 6-year-old A Firm Bump, pacing today's mile in 2 minutes and 1/5. Today's first race trophy, presentation by Hammond's Bar and Grill. 6. Top down, 3-7 DNF, 4-5-8-2-1-6. Ladies and gentlemen, the horses are parading to the post for this afternoon's second race. First division for 4- and 5-year-old trotters in Ohio Sire Stakes, second leg. Racing 1 mile, a purse of $11,000. Number 1 is Adachi, a son of Christus Crown. Over Cherry, Mount Pleasant, and Dale Brazil of Ohio. Dave Miller driving. With a 4-year record of 157-1, earnings of $127,000. Number 2 is Paliopedo Tom, 5-year-old son of Wonder Child. Owned by Ted Gregory of Montgomery, Ohio. 4-year record of 158-1, earnings of $67,000. Jeff Out drives the 2, Paliopedo Tom. 3 is Berlin Flyer. Here is a 4-year-old son of Flyer Lomont, owned by King O'Donnell, Fargo, and King of Pennsylvania and Ohio. 4-year record of 158-2, earnings of $48,000. Jeff Conger drives the 3, Berlin Flyer. Number 4, Sunny Speedster, 4-year-old son of Speed in Action, owned by Gary Cameron of Richwood, Ohio. Don Feaster drives. $110,000 in earnings, a mark of 57 and 4. 5 is Solar Duty, owned by Ruby Hostetler of Beach City, Ohio, with a 4-year-old record of 157 and 4, $126,000 to his credit. Charlie Myrick drives the 5, Solar Duty. Number 6 is Touch Score. Here is a 4-year-old daughter, a mare daughter of Final Score, owned by John and Ray Tanner of Winchester, Indiana. A mark of 3-year-old mark rather of 201, $36,000. The 6, Touch Score, and Jerry Landis. 7 is Gutsy Gertie. Here's another daughter of Final Score, owned by John Parker and Jeffrey Vatt of Indiana and Ohio, with a mark of 58 and 1, $18,000. Number 7, Gutsy Gertie and Chip Noble. 8 is Country Jubilee. 4-year-old son of Jubilee Somali, owned by Martin Shabazian and Peter Russo of New Jersey. Mark of 2 minutes and 4, $23,000 in earnings. Dave Rankin drives Country Jubilee. And from the outside will be the 9, No Restrictions. 4-year-old son of Astronaut, owned by Jack Germani and James Snyder of Ohio. 3-year-old record of 159 and 4. Kelly O'Donnell drives the 9, No Restrictions. Win Place Show. 4 and 5-year-old trotters set to go. They swing to the back stretch. There they go. And they're off. Solar Duty pushes the gate away for the lead. Adachi off the rail is second. Touch Score away nicely from the outside. Gets away third. Paliopido Tom drops in fourth. Then it's a gap of 3 lengths 5 to Berlin Flyer. The outside trotting a 6th Country Jubilee. Inside the 7th to Sunny Speedster. 2 lengths 8 to Gutsy Gertie. The trailer 9th, No Restrictions. As they spin around the upper turn. On the front, it's Solar Duty coming in from the meadows. Leading by 2. Adachi is racing a second. At the first quarter, 28 and 4 fifth. Along the rail, Paliopido Tom is trotting a third. Berlin Flyer trotting fourth. Sunny Speedster with Racing Room now fifth. Country Jubilee settles in sixth. And Sunny Speedster is off stride as they approach the 3/8. Racing on towards the half. Charlie Myrick has Solar Duty on the front by a comfortable 3 lengths. Adachi on the inside is second. Paliopido Tom trots third. Berlin Flyer is there fourth. Country Jubilee is now fifth on the inside, and Gutsy Gertie follows sixth. They reach the half, 59 seconds. Touch Score has been parked the entire mile. She won't get a seat here this afternoon. No Restriction slips up the rail 8th, and far back following that break, it's Sunny Speedster. Down the backside, and Solar Duty continues to lead by 2. Adachi on the inside is second. Here comes Berlin Flyer getting underway, making his bid for the lead. He's trotting a third, and Country Jubilee quickly tags that covered, gapping fourth. Paliopido Tom now locked in fifth, 3/4, 128 and 3. Midway to the final turn, it's still Solar Duty, only 3/4 of a length. Outside Berlin Flyer at the leader's wheel. Inside a 3 to Adachi and Country Jubilee at 30 to 1 of the outside as they turn for home. Now less than 1/8 of a mile to go. And down the stretch they come. Berlin Flyer puts a nose in front and takes a lead. Adachi to the inside. Solar Duty is still game third, but Berlin Flyer pulls away at the wire. 158, 4 fifth. Trackside, the official winner. First division, second leg of Ohio Sires here at Scioto Downs. Number 3, Berlin Flyer. 4-year-old gelding sired by Flyer Lomont for the BF Coltown mare, DJ Coltown. With a partnership of King, O'Donnell, Fargo, and King. Jeff Conger, the trainer and driver here this afternoon. Berlin Flyer winning his 7th season's victory. Trotting today's mile in 158 and 4 fifth. Trackside to make the trophy presentation, a director here at Scioto Downs, Dr. Paul Salner. The complete order finish: number 1, Adachi, 2, number 2, Paliopido Tom, 5. 3, Berlin Flyer, the winner, 4, Sunny Speedster, 9. 5, Solar Duty, 3, number 6, Touch Score, 6. 7, Gutsy Gertie, 8, number 8, Country Jubilee, 4. And No Restrictions, 7. Purse of $2,000. Field of 8, no changes. One is Look Sharp Lindy, owned by Rusty Lies and Tony Bergon of Ohio. Jeff Falk drives. Number 2, Ombro Kahuna, owned by Lots, Graffiti, Van Meter, and Murray of Ohio with Dave Miller. 3 is Classy Raider, owned by Walt Ferguson Jr. of Sabina, Ohio. Walt Ferguson Jr. 4, JD's Handsome Son, owned by Lord Yoder of Plain City for Jim Shelton. 5 is Starwell, owned by Virgil Morgan Jr. and Brent Holland of Ohio. Brent Holland up. Number 6 is 11 by 14, owned by Keith Richardson and George Feltner of Ohio with Mike Wilder. 7 is Trim Rebel, owned by John LaGrosse and Mary Jo Martin of Tip City. Eric Lanford of the bike. And the 8, Amos Orandi, owned by Jim Woodward of Groveport. Brad Hanners in the sulky. One play show perfected trifecta. And they're off. Ombro Kahuna first to lead. From the outside as second goes Starwell. From off the rail third, Look Sharp Lindy. And from between horses fourth, it's JD's Handsome Son. Dropping in 5, 11 by 14. It's a gap of 3 lengths. 6 to Trim Rebel. Outside racing 7th comes Amos Sorandi. The early trail of 8 is Classy Raider. Midway to the first turn, Starwell will take the lead now as they reach the first quarter. Ombro Kahuna gets the garden spot seat second. It's a gap of 3 lengths now to Look Sharp Lindy. They're at the first stop, 28 seconds. Along the rail fourth, JD's Handsome Son. Inside 5, it's 11 by 14. Inside 6 to Trim Rebel. Amos Randy is pacing 7th, and Classy Raider gapping badly trails 8th as they move through the stretch. Starwell with the lead by a length. Ombro Kahuna waits patiently behind the leader second. Look Sharp Lindy now gapping badly. Gapping 5 on the inside is third. JD's Handsome Son will now tip to the outside as they reach the half. Around the turn and down the back stretch they go. And on the front, it's Starwell. By 2, Ombro Kahuna inside is second. JD's Handsome Son now getting underway to the outside is up a notch third. Look Sharp Lindy back fourth. Here comes 11 by 14 to the outside of fifth. And to the outside second comes Trim Rebel. He's striking 3 wide. Amos Sorandi behind Tiring Horses now as they approach the 3/4. Starwell in hand here leads by 3 at the 3/4 mile marker. 1:26.1, and Starwell with the lead by 5 now. Ombro Kahuna can't keep up second. JD's Handsome Son of the inside is third, and Trim Rebel is now fourth with less than 1/8 of a mile to go. It's all Starwell as he crushes this field inside the second to Ombro Kahuna. JD's Handsome Son again back to the outside, and down low comes Trim Rebel. Starwell is cruising home, a battle unfolding now for place and show, but it's Starwell at the wire. Amos Randy gets up for second, 1:56, 1/5. Circle winner of the third, number 5, Starwell, a 6-year-old, son of You Look Well. With the rival time mare, Pablo Blondie, owned by Virgil Morgan Jr. and Brent Holland of Ohio. Virgil Morgan handles the training duties, and Brent Holland, the driver. Starwell scoring his first season's victory in record time this afternoon. The Ohio bred taking a mark of 1:56 and 1/5. And today's third race trophy presentation is by the TV 28 Kids Club. Just off a win at Saratoga, trotting the mile in 2 minutes and 2/5. Field of 8 racing 1 mile, a purse of $10,000 to $500. The one horse is Vince, 4-year-old gelding, started by Speed in Action, owned by Richard Billman and Helen Eisnagel of Jackson, Ohio. With a mark of 59 and 2. Vince driven this afternoon by Dan Ader. Number 2 is Tice Tabor. Here's a 4-year-old son of Tabor Lobel, over Robert Madd of Greenfield, Massachusetts. Now with a new mark of 2 minutes and 3 coming in from Saratoga. Steve LeBlanc drives the 2, Tice Tabor. 3 is Sandcastle. Here is a 4-year-old daughter of Speed in Action, over Bill Sanders of Atlanta, Georgia. 3-year-old mark of 2:01. Number 3 is Sandcastle and Tyloy. Number 4, Anastasia Abba, 5-year-old gelding, sired by Colmore, owned by Joe Urban of Mercer, Pennsylvania. 4-year-old record of 1:57 and 4. He's driven by Jeff Conger. The 4 is Anastasia Abba. 5 is Golly 2. 4-year-old son of Final Score. with a mark of 156. Over $250,000 in earnings. Owned by Leonard Buckner. Leonard Buckner of Mount Eaton, Ohio. Jeff Fout driving this afternoon. 6 is Overland Tad. 4-year-old gelding sired by Overcomer, owned by James Laddick of Latonia, Ohio. A record of 159-4. Del Miller drives to the 6 Overland Tad. Number 7, Wanna Be Rich. 5-year-old son of Christus Crown with a mark of 2 minutes at Hawthorne. Over the Syndicate of Shaw, Outlaw Baker, and the Weathers of Michigan. Dave Miller drives. And the 8 is Crown Jeweler. 5-year-old son of Christus Crown with a mark of 201-2 at Raceway Park. Owned by Mr. Harold Breidenball of Lima, Ohio. Dick Richardson Jr. in the sulky. Win Place Show Perfecta. Second division, 4- and 5-year-old trotters lining up behind the gate. They swing to the back stretch, and there they go. And they're off. Off-stride Tice Tabor, and Tice Tabor was off-stride momentarily leaving. From the center of the track goes Golly 2 and Anastasia Abba. Hooking up early in a speed duel. Vince from off the rail came away third. Wanna Be Rich is away nicely. Fourth along the rail. 2 lengths. 5 of the inside, San Casson. Along the rail trotting is 6th, it's Overland Tad. Racing early 7th, Tice Tabor. Crown Jeweler takes the early backseat 8th. Maybe the first quarter-mile marker. It's the world champion, Golly 2, leading by a length and a half, 2. First quarter, 29-1. Anastasia Abbott of the inside, trotting is 2nd. Vince follows 3rd. Wanna Be Rich on the inside is 2 lengths off 4th. Then it's another 3 to San Casson. On the rail, 6th, Overland Tad. Trotting is 7th, it's Tice Tabor, then comes Crown Jeweler. Trotters in straight formation as they race towards the half. Fout has Golly 2 on the front by 2 lengths. Inside, racing a 2nd, Anastasia Abba. They reach the half in 59-3, and Golly 2, a leisurely pace here. Leads by 2 lengths. Anastasia Abba, guard spot seat is 2nd. Now to the outside, here comes San Casson. San Casson rushing quickly on the outside, making his bid for the lead. And with that live cover now comes Tice Tabor as he gets back into the picture. Along the rail, it's Anastasia Abba. Vince now, caught on inside, is locked in 5th. On the outside, 6th, it's Crown Jeweler. Maybe the 3/4-mile marker, and it's Golly 2 by 2. 3/4 at 129-2. Along the rail and trotting is 2nd. It's San Casson. Inside a 3 to Anastasia Abba. Vince along the rail is trotting 4th as they turn for home. Less than an 1/8 of a mile to go, and it's all Golly 2 as he opens up on this field. Inside a 2nd, San Casson. Down to the inside at 3 comes Anastasia Abba, but Golly 2 seals this one in his first season start. Golly 2 in front. 2nd was San Casson, 3rd Anastasia Abba. Trackside to make the trophy presentation, Vice President and Director of Scioto Downs, Mrs. Charles Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official winner, the second division, second leg of 4- and 5-year-old trotters in only his first season start off a very successful sophomore season. Finishing 3rd behind the Hamiltonian-winning Victory Dream in the $400,000 Breeders' Crown last year at Garden State Park. Earning over $307,000 as a 3-year-old. Upsetting the field at Sportsman's Park in record time of 1:56. Back stronger than ever, it's the 5 Golly 2. Sired by final score from Molly, also by Christus Crown. Owned by Leonard Buckner of Mount Eaton, Ohio. Tom Brinkerhoff, the trainer Jeff Fout in the sulky. Golly 2, the horse nobody wanted. Scoring his first season's victory. 5-3 Perfecta pays $8.60 on TV 28 Kids Club. What day does the TV 28 Kids Club? Here's the field, race number 5, the first half of the twin trifecta. No changes in this field of 10. Number 1 is Just Plain Fancy, by Ingham Nimzicki of Sardinia, Ohio. Lezik Nimzicki drives. 2 is Great Tucson, owned by the Bad Boys stable of Richwood for Ryan Holton. Number 3, Snap the Trap, owned by Patricia Dingledine of Mechanicsburg, handled by Jim Daly. Number 4 is Bloom at Midnight, owned by Amy Horn, Dale McLean, and Ron Potter for Dave Miller. Number 5, Southern Time, owned by Gary Biederman and Harry Fike of Ohio, Brent Hollanda. 6 is Standing Double, owned by Carrie Anna Quinn of Delaware for Ron Boston. 7, Franny Trap, owned by Ralph Sexton Matthew and Francis Thomas of Ohio. Brad Hanners with the lines. 8 is Halcyon's Prelude, owned by Rex Bode of Thornville, Trent Tharps driving. Number 9, I Got You Babe, owned by Jeanette Repine of Marion for Dave Repine. And the 10, BL She-Cat, owned by Jim Norris of Delta. Eric Ledford in the sulky. They swing to the backstretch, and there they go. And they're off. Great Tucson stepping away promptly for the lead. From the far outside comes Halcyon's Prelude. From the inside to 3, Snap the Trap. Off the rail 4th, Just Plain Fancy. Sliding through nicely 5, BL She-Cat. On the rail racing a 6th, it's Bloom at Midnight. 2 lengths 7th to Southern Time. Then that's 3 lengths. 8 on the inside to Standing Double. Angling in 9th comes Franny Trap, and I Got You Babe takes the early back seat this time, 10th, as they reach the first quarter in straight formation, opening panel in 29 seconds. And on the front with the lead, it's Great Tucson by a length. Snap the Trap right at his heels is second. On the inside, racing at 3, Just Plain Fancy. Here comes BL She-Cat with a quick rush. On the outside, she was 5th. She's now 3rd and 2nd and coming on, and BL She-Cat making a bid for the lead. Great Tucson on the inside is racing a 2nd now. Snap the Trap follows 3rd. On the outside 4th, it's Bloom at Midnight. Just Plain Fancy is 5th. They reach the half, 59 seconds, and BL She-Cat, she can't clear, but she leads by 3 parts of a length. Great Tucson won't give it up easily, is battling back 2nd. Snap the Trap remains 3rd on the inside, and out of the outside 4th comes Bloom at Midnight as they straighten out down the back stretch. BL She-Cat, now the leader. She leads by 2.5, 3. She needs a breather here. Outside a 2nd comes Bloom at Midnight, and Great Tucson is now locked in a 3rd. And here comes Just Plain Fancy to the outside into striking position at the 3/4 at 128. Midway to the final turn, it's BL She-Cat with the lead by 2. Bloom at Midnight on the outside is 2nd, and Just Plain Fancy in striking distance now as they turn for home with less than 1/8 of a mile to go. And down the stretch they come. BL She-Cat by 3. Inside it's Bloom at Midnight and Just Plain Fancy to the outside. Halcyon's Prelude is closing with every stride into deep stretch now. BL She-Cat, Bloom at Midnight with a late surge. They'll hit the wire together in 1:59 and 4. That's very tight for the win. Well, coming through in deep stretch, getting there in the nick of time, winning by a whisker, number 4, Bloom at Midnight. She's a 3-year-old daughter of Nuke's Image from Menards Limerick by Governor Skipper. Followed by Amy Horn, Dale McLean, and Ron Potter of Ohio. Ron Potter, the trainer, Dave Miller in the sulky. First season's victory for this 3-year-old Ohio-bred filly, pacing today's mile in 1:59 and 4. The complete order finish: number 1, Just Plain Fancy, 4. Number 2, Great Tucson, 10. 3, Snap the Trap, 8. For race number 6, the first division this afternoon for 3-year-old filly Pacers. Second leg of Ohio Sire Stakes action, racing 1 mile, a purse of $14,000. A field of 8, the 6th horse is a late scratch. Number 1 is TM Good Time Woman, a daughter of Merger, with a mark of 158 and 2, owned by Tom and Marcia Janecki of Perrysburg, Ohio. Jim Mullinex driving. Number 2, Dorothy Newman. Here's a daughter of Falcon Elmhurst, with a 3-year record of 159 and 2. Owned by Gary Mallory of Noblesville, Indiana. Dave Miller, the driver. 3 is Sister Rhodey, another daughter of Falcon Elmhurst, with a 2-year record, 201 and 3. Owned by Laura Samuels, Creed and Gloria Sinai of Ohio. Chip Noble, the driver. Number 4, Tucson Gwenny. Here is a daughter of Tucson Hanover, with a 3-year record of 201 and 2. Owned by Edwin Lane of Kettering, with Sam Coven. 5 is Jazzy Jackie Ann, another daughter of Tucson Hanover, with a mark of 158 and 2. All by Mark Klotz and Jeanette Darr of Ohio. Mark Klotz with the lines. 6 is Scratch. 7 is Happy Sims, daughter of Simcoe Hanover, with a record of 157 and 4 at Maywood Park in Chicago. Home of Stanley Crow and Martin Crow of Ohio. Joe Essick Jr. drives. 8 is Kimmy Lowe, daughter of Tucson Hanover, with a mark of 159 at Northfield Park. Home by Terry Gillen and Richard Fuller of Massillon, Ohio. Ray Fisher Jr. up. And the 9 is Princess First, daughter of Novoland Sam, with a 2-year-old mark of 2 minutes and 4. Home by Alan Dupler, Peggy Dupler, and Mike Metters of Ohio. Brad Hanners in the sulky. One-place show. They swing to the backstretch for the start. Second leg of Ohio Sires, and there they go. And they're off. It's the Chestnut Jazzy Jackie Ann firing hard for the lead. Happy Sims from the outside came away second. Kimmy Lowe from the outside is away third. Tucson Gwenny angles in quickly fourth. Dorothy Newman racing a fifth. Off the rail sixth, TM Good Time Woman. Parked early sixth. It's Princess First. The trailer is Sister Rhodey as they approach the first quarter. Happy Sims with the lead, but she's looking for Kimmy Lowe, who will take command here at the first quarter. A quick 27 and 3, and Kimmy Lowe has circled from the far outside. She'll take the lead by a length. Happy Sims at the leader's heels is second. Jazzy Jackie Ann is third. Out of the outside fourth. Here comes Sister Rhodey, co-favorite. Gap the cover fifth comes TM Good Time Woman. Tucson Gwenny caught on the shuffle is locked in sixth. Princess First gets underway seventh. And now the trailer shuffled far back is Dorothy Newman. Reaching the half now, and Kimmy Lowe is under attack. The half in 58 seconds. Outside, Sister Rhodey is pressuring two. Happy Sims along the rail is third. Jazzy Jackie Ann is fourth. Gapping cover by 3 lengths. 5, TM Good Time Woman. Tucson Gwenny to the outside. Into the passing lane now is pacing sixth. As they race on towards the 3/4. And on the front, Kimmy Lowe getting a slight breather here. Sister Rhodey is still there, pressuring two, but she's beginning to tire now. And here comes Tucson Gwenny from the outside. 3/4, 128 and 1. Kimmy Lowe remains on top. She leads by a length. Happy Sims has yet to move as second. Tucson Gwenny now is up and pacing a third. Jazzy Jackie Ann. And here comes Dorothy Newman, moving between horses as they turn for home. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go, and down the stretch they come. Kimmy Lowe, top choice, has a lead by 2. Jazzy Jackie Ann to the inside is coming to her. Mid-stretch, Kimmy Lowe, Jazzy Jackie Ann in that order. Kimmy Lowe in front. 159. Introducing the official winner, the first division for 3-year-old filly pacers in the second leg of Ohio Sires. Coming in from Northfield Park, number 8 is Kimmy Lowe, a chestnut daughter of the hot filly sire Tucson Hanover from the Nero Stardam medley. By Terry Gillen and Richard Fuller of Massillon, Ohio. Robert Belcher, the trainer. Ray Fisher Jr. in the sulky. Kimmy Lowe remains undefeated in Ohio Sire Stakes action, winning her first leg at Lebanon by 4 and 2 minutes, coming right back here this afternoon, winning the second leg. She's 2 of 2 in Ohio Sires. This her 4th season's victory, equaling her career mark this afternoon, 159. Presenting the horses for this afternoon's second division, second leg for 3-year-old filly pacers in Ohio Sires. Second half of the twin try, racing 1 mile, a purse of $14,000. Number 1 is Sand Sammy. Bay daughter of Novoland Sam with a 3-year record of 158 and 4 at Northfield Park. Coming in from Northfield, over Bill Sanders of Atlanta, Georgia, driven by Ty Loy. 2 is Kelly's CAMARO, a bay daughter of Listening, with a 2-year record of 2 minutes and 2 at Northfield Park. She also comes in from Northfield Park in Cleveland, Ohio. By Jack Tremonti, Dean Davis, and James Snyder of Ohio. Kelly O'Donnell drives. 3 is Sam Sweetest, the brown daughter of Novoland Sam, with a 2-year record of 158 and 3. By Jim Vast of London with Chip Noble. 4 is JoBeth Wick, a bay daughter of Chairman of the Board. A 3-year record of 158 and 3 at Lebanon. By Robert and Jerry Timmons of Asheville, Ohio. Mike Wilder drives. Number 5 is Body by Sam, a brown daughter of Novoland Sam, with a 3-year record of 156 and 1. By Liz Price of Findlay, Brent Holland in the bike. Number 6, Lumbia Honey, a big daughter of Tucson Hanover with a 2-year record of 2 minutes. Followed by Stan Swango, the third of Waynesville, with Keith Justice. 7, Swing Me High, a big daughter of Tucson Hanover with a 3-year record of 2 minutes and 2, owned by Ralph Brumbaugh and Mike Baker of Greenville. Greg Brumbaugh with the lines. 8 is Scootin' Falcon, a big daughter of Falcon Elmhurst. Looking for her first lifetime win. She's owned by the 4 Dime Stables of Willoughby Hills, Ohio, for Ray Fisher Jr. Number 9 is Flying Like a Star, a bay daughter of Tucson Hanover with a 3-year record of 58 and 2. She's undefeated. Coming in this afternoon, 2 of 2, owned by Rebecca Kovac and Leonard Buckner of Ohio. Jeff found in the bike. And the 10 horse is Peachy Pie. Here is a bay daughter of the jug-winning B.J. Scooch with a 2-year record of 157 and 3. Owned by Don Huddleston and Fred Poole of Chillicothe. Dave Miller in the sulky are set to go. They're on the back stretch. There they go. And they're off. Kelly's Camaro driving away for the lead. San Sammy off the rail is second. From the side of the track goes Body by Sam. Peachy Pie slipping through promptly on the inside is fourth. Sam Sweetest angling in 5. At the inside is sixth. It's Jobeth Wick. Racing early, 7th comes Love Ya Honey. Then it's a gap of 5 lengths. 8th on the inside, Swing Me High. To the outside, 9th comes Scootin' Falcon. And the trailer is Flying Like a Star. They're at the first quarter-mile marker. 28 and 3/5. And to the outside to take the lead, Kelly's Camaro. Body by Sam is moving quickly on the outside. Along the rail, racing a third. It's Sand Sammy. 5 lengths to Peachy Pie. She's 4th. Then it's another 2.5 to Sam Sweetest 5th. Inside is 6th, Jobeth Wick. 3 lengths, 7th along the rail. Love Ya Honey as they race into the clubhouse turn, and Holland has Body by Sam. On the front now, they lead by a length and a half, 2. They're at the half, a quick 57 and 4. Inside, it's Kelly's Camaro, and now here comes Peachy Pie, powering to the outside, was 4th, now 3rd, now 2nd onto the outside, and Peachy Pie moving right by to take the lead. Body by Sam on the inside, battling back gamely 2nd, and with live covers, Sam Sweetest gets the perfect trip. She's racing a 3rd. Here comes Jobeth Wick, 3 bar to the outside. Kelly's Camaro is buried along the rail, 5th. At the 3/4-mile marker, 3/4, 127 and 4, and Body by Sam coming right back to retake the lead. Peachy Pie on the outside is 2nd. Jobeth Wick on the rim is racing a 3rd, and Sam Sweetest still a perfect trip. Now waiting for racing room as they turn for home with less than 1/8 of a mile to go, and down the stretch they come. Peachy Pie grinds it out of the outside. Sam Sweetest is coming alive, and Sam Sweetest cruising by will take the lead here. Sam Sweetest off the perfect trip gets up to win it in 1:57 and 3. Here is the official winner, the 2nd division for 3-year-old fillies. With a perfect trip this afternoon, with live cover behind heavily favored Peachy Pie. Chip Noble tipping Sam Sweetest to the outside to earn her first season's victory in record time this afternoon, 1:57 and 3. The brown daughter of Novoland Sam for the Keystone Ore Mares, Sweetest Ore, owned by James Vest of London, Ohio. Earl Artist, the trainer Chip Noble drives. Sam Sweetest finishing 3rd in the first leg of Ohio Sires. That's Lebanon coming back to capture the 2nd leg. And trackside to make that trophy presentation now, Vice President and Director of Scioto Downs, Mrs. Charles Hill. Official results, number 1, Sand. Ladies and gentlemen, the horses are parading postward. Race number 8, this afternoon's 8th race, the 3rd division for 4- and 5-year-old trotters in Ohio Sire Stakes. Racing 1 mile, a purse of $11,000, a field of 9. Number 1 is British Sterling, 4-year-old son of Overcomer with a 3-year record of 2 minutes and 4, owned by Mark Larwood and the producer of the Coach television program, Alan Kirschenbaum of California. Joe Adamski drives. 2 is Shining Flyer, a 4-year-old son of Flyer Lomont with a mark of 2:01 and 1 at the Meadows, sold by Ruby Hostetler of Beach City, Ohio. Charlie Myrick driving. 3 is Crown Time Patriot, shown by Esther Cron over MacArthur, Ohio. Crown Time Patriot, a 4-year-old son of Scimitar with a mark of 2 minutes and 3, driven by Dan Ader. Number 4 is Overpride. Here's another son of Overcomer with a mark of 2 minutes and 1, owned by Allison Hensler of Ralston with Jim Daly aboard. 5 is Little Dory, chestnut daughter of Final Score, with a mark of 157 and 4, owned by Doris Steeman of Granville with Chip Noble. Number 6, Axe Handle Annie, 5-year-old daughter of Arne's Exchange, with a mark of 156 and 3 at the Meadows, owned by Janet Mosier of Columbus Grove with Jeff Fout. 7 is Whitewall Crown, 4-year-old son of Christus Crown, with a record of 2 minutes and 4 at Lebanon, owned by Deidre Nickerson, Mary Apking, and Marisa Smith of Ohio with Jeff Smith aboard. Number 8 is 60, a 5-year-old son of Christus Crown, with a mark of 157 at Scioto Downs, owned by Joyce and Richard McClellan of Zanesville, Ohio, Dean Zane to the bike. And the 9 is Dr. Ernie, 4-year-old son of Dr. Zorub, with a record of 157 and 4, earnings of $166,000. Owned by Neil Bauer and Betty Bauer of Ohio. Dave Hawk in the sulky. This field swings to the backstretch. There they go. Off stride is Shining Flyer, and they're off. First from the inside, it's Crown Time Patriot, Little Dory between horses, and Dr. Ernie gets into the action early. On the outside is third. Off stride goes Axe Handle Annie, racing early fourth as they move into the first turn. Whitewall Crown inside to 5 to British Sterling. Big gap 6 now, the inside. It's Overpride. Maybe the first quarter-mile marker on the front with the lead. It's Crown Time Patriot by a length. Little Dory finds a seat behind the leader second. And Dr. Ernie, wasting no time, coming to the outside third. They're at the first quarter, 29 and 1. And Dr. Ernie is striding out and powering to the front end. And Dr. Ernie, right to the front, will take the lead. Crown Time Patriot to the inside is second. Little Dory follows third. Inside at fourth, the Whitewall Crown. Racing 5 comes British Sterling. Yapping at 3 lengths, 6th Overpride. For the back, racing a 7th comes 60. To the outside 8th, it's Shining Flyer, and far back, the trailer after a break, it's Axe Handle Annie. At the half and 59, and Dr. Ernie now in control here, leads by a length and a half, 2. Inside a second to Crown Time Patriot. Here comes British Sterling. To the outside, advancing a third, and right there with that cover comes Overpride. Back 5 of the inside, it's Little Dory. Racing a 6th to Whitewall Crown. On towards the 3/4 mile marker, and on the front, it's still Dr. Ernie with the lead by 2. British Sterling knocking at the door on the outside, along the rail. It's Crown Time Patriot. They're at the 3/4, 129 and 2/5, and Dr. Ernie is cruising along by 2. Crown Time Patriot to the inside is second, British Sterling. Long shot of the outside, trots third. Whitewall Crown is circling 3 wide fourth. Less than an 1/8 of a mile ago, it's all Dr. Ernie. Inside a second to Crown Time Patriot, British Sterling. A battle for show is unfolding here, but Dr. Ernie pulling away. It's Dr. Ernie, 3 straight at the wire. 1:58 and 4. Cool. Coming in from Northfield Park in the Interstate 71 Trotting Series. The 9 is Dr. Ernie, 4-year-old son of Dr. Zorub, from Ellis Pride by Monero Hanover, followed by Neil and Betty Barr of Ohio, Robert Belcher, the trainer Dave Hawk in the sulky. Dr. Ernie enjoying a very successful 4-year-old campaign, his 6th season's victory in 16 starts. Winning the championship for 3-year-olds in 94. Dr. Ernie en route to another very outstanding season in 95. Trotting today's mile, 1:58 and 4. Trackside to make the trophy presentation, the Secretary of the Ohio Standardbred Development Fund, Mr. Charles Bowen. Here's the field, race number 9, 3rd division for 3-year-old filly Pacers in Ohio Sire Stakes action, racing 1 mile. A purse of $14,000, no changes in this field of 9. Number 1, Kill's Tickled Pink. A Black Daughter of Listening. by George Joseph Scott Cox and Thomas Way of Ohio. Scott Cox driving. Number 2 is Boardwalk Jogger, a bay daughter of chairman of the board with a 2-year-old record of 2:03 at Urbana. Over the partnership of Shingle-Decker Thompson and Farmersville and Revillia of Ohio, Mike Wilder. 3 is Sassy Pants, a bay daughter of Falcon Elmhurst with a 3-year-old record of 1:59.3. Over the Springhaven Farms of Utica with Dan Ader. 4 Sky Streaker, a brown daughter of Billy Darch, with a 3-year-old record of 1:59.4. By Johnny and Shirley Stan of Circleville, driven by Eric Lentford. 5 is Katarina Wick, brown daughter of jug-winning B.J. Scooch. The 2-year-old best of 2:01.1. By Mark Klotz and Dave Besler of Ohio. Dave Miller gets the call. Number 6, Linda Linnell, a bay daughter of Novaland Sam, with a 3-year-old record of 58.3, owned by Charles Blankenship, driven by Joe Essick Jr. Number 7, Sending My Love, brown daughter of Novaland Sam, with a 2-year-old record of 2:01.4, over the 8-pack stable of Akron for Kelly O'Donnell. Number 8, Not on Sunday, Chestnut daughter of J.J. Citation, with a 3-year-old record of 1:59.2, by John Turner, Don Turner, and Earl Parks of Ohio. Dean Zames aboard. And number 9 is Fame Miss, bay daughter of Farmstead's Fame, with a 3-year-old record of 2 minutes and 2 at Northfield Park. By Thomas Jones, Don Wachowski, and John Bodner of Ohio. Gary Bookmeyer in the sulky. Win-play show, perfected trifecta wagering. 8 minutes to post time, 8 minutes. The gate swings into the back stretch, and there they go. They're off, and pacing Boardwalk Jogger is first to lead, but Sassy Pants charging the gate will take command from the outside. Linda Linnell. Off the rail 4th, Hills Tickle Pink on the inside. 5, it's Sky Streaker. On the rail 6, Katarina Wick. Early 7th, Sending My Love. Then it's a gap of 2 lengths. 8th, Not on Sunday, Famous brings up the back 9th. Approaching the first quarter-mile marker, Ader puts Sassy Pants right on the front, leading by a length. Linda Linnell gets the garden spot seat second. They're at the first quarter, 27.3. On the rail 3, Hills Tickle Pink. Inside the 4th, it's Boardwalk Jogger. 5 to the outside. Here comes Sky Streaker looking to flush cover now. She's followed by Katarina Wick, 6th. Racing in 7th comes Sending My Love as they step into the clubhouse turn with Sassy Pants in control. She leads by a length. Linda Linnell right at her heels is 2nd. On the rail 3 to Hills Tickle Pink. They're at the half, 57.3. And here comes Sky Streaker moving first up on the outside. No cover, racing 4th. Katarina Wick drafting with that cover, it's 5th. And Boardwalk Jogger, caught in the shuffle, locked in tight with no racing room, is now back 6th. Outside 7th is Sending My Love. Then comes Not on Sunday and Famous. A tightly packed field of fillies as they near the 3/4-mile marker. On the front, Sassy Pants leads by a length. Sky Streaker at the leader's wheel is 2nd. 3/4, 1:27.2. Midway to the final turn, and Sassy Pants looking to wire the field. But Linda Linnell is right there waiting patiently for racing room, and now to the outside comes Sending My Love as they turn for home. Less than 1/8 of a mile to go. And down the stretch they come. Sassy Pants continue to lead. Linda Linnell looking for the upset to the inside. Here comes Sending My Love to the outside. In deep stretch, Sassy Pants seals this one. Long shot. Sending My Love is up for 2nd. 1:57.3. Trackside, the official winner, number 3, Sassy Pants. Daughter Falcon Elmhurst from Surprise Reporter. Up at the Springhaven Farms of Utica, Ohio. Delvin Criswell, the trainer. Dan Ader in the sulky. For Sassy Pants, this is her first lifetime victory, earning a mark of 1:57 and 3/5. Trackside to make the trophy presentation, the chairman of the Ohio Standardbred Development Fund, Dr. Robert Swartz. Horses are parading postward for race number 10, this afternoon's 10th race, the 4th and final division for three-year-old fillies and Ohio sires. Racing 1 mile, a purse of $14,000 from Off the Rail, Tucson Myrtle, a bay daughter of Tucson Hanover with a 3-year record of 157-3, owned by Don Boroff and Earl Ricks of Hawkinsville, Georgia. Jeff outdrives. Number 2 is Kelly Baker, bay daughter of Bakerfield, with a 3-year mark of 2 minutes and 2, coming in from Northfield Park, Cleveland, owned by Thomas James of Brook Park, Ohio, Ray Fisher Jr. 3 is Direct Pay, a bay daughter of Payday Elmhurst, 3-year mark of 156-1 at Pompano Park, Florida, owned by Robert Henry of Stoutsville for Darren Mauser. Number 4 is Pleased to Meet You, a bay daughter of Good to See You, 3-year record of 201 at the Meadows, owned by Michael Lowe of Connellsville. 5 is Fan Anna, a chestnut daughter of Falcon Elmhurst, with a 2-year mark of 157-1. Winner of the $100,000 final as a 2-year at Northfield Park over Robert Kaufman, Fred Bates, and Dave Rankin, with Dave Rankin driving. Number 6, San Marug, a bay daughter of Only Mine, with a mark of 159-3. Bill Sanders, the owner, Ty Loy, the driver. 7 is Side Court, brown daughter of Van Kirk. 2-year record of 2 minutes and 2, owned by Dan Wiseman of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Mel Turcotte with the lines. 8 is T.H. Tiffy, bay daughter of Tucson Hanover. 2-year best of 201, owned by Steve Brennan and Floyd Miller, with Dave Miller aboard. 9 is Jin Jin, bay daughter of Simcoe Hanover. 3-year best of 159, owned by Raymond Cleveland and Rupert Reed of Ohio. Jim Daly in the sulky one-play show. Perfecta trifecta wagering. 8 minutes to post time. 8 minutes. They swing to the back stretch, and there they go. And they're off. Direct Pay away promptly for the lead. Tucson Myrtle from Off the Rail is second. Fan Anna from the outside is third. Kelly Baker came away nicely fourth. On the inside, pacing 5, Pleased to Meet You. Angling in 6th comes San Marug. Along the rail 7th comes Side Court. 2 lengths 8th. T.H. Tiffy, Jin Jin, the early trailer. Maybe the first quarter, and Direct Pay has opened up a 3-length advantage early. Tucson Myrtle on the inside is gapping second. First quarter, 28-2. Fan Anna along the rail is racing third. The inside of fourth, it's Kelly Baker. Fillies are strung out now as they come to the stretch, and T.H. Tiffy off the back end, moving 3 wide. And San Marug getting into the action now as they race through the stretch. Direct Pay getting a nice breather here. Continues to lead by 2 lengths. Tucson Myrtle gapping slightly second now. Fan Anna along the rail is third. Here comes San Marug moving first up on the leader is fourth, and T.H. Tiffy gets the perfect trip with cover fifth at the half and 59-1. Around the turn and down the backside they go, and it's Direct Pay. She leads by 2. Outside San Marug, a long shot is pressuring a second. Tucson Myrtle now locked into third. T.H. Tiffy, a long shot is drafting with cover fourth, and Fan Anna is buried on the inside fifth. Side Court to the passing lane is 6th. Kelly Baker shuffled back 7th. Racing 8th is Jin Jin. They're at the 3/4, 128-2, and Direct Pay is cruising along here by length and a half. Outside, San Marug is racing a second, and Tucson Myrtle has yet to move off the rail as third. T.H. Tiffy swinging wide as they turn for home. Now less than an eighth of a mile to go. It's all Direct Pay. Tucson Myrtle setting chase second. Fan Anna finding racing room, coming to the outside. In deep stretch, Direct Pay, gate to wire, battle for place, 157-1. Well, a rising new star here in the state of Ohio, an ultra-talented filly. Number 3 is Direct Pay, daughter of Payday Elmhurst from Mighty Direct by Taillight. Owned by Robert Henry of Stoutsville. Paul Johnson, the trainer, Darren Mauser in the sulky. She's already won 7 of 11 thus far this year, making it 8 of 12 now. Pacing the mile at 157, 1/5. In the winner's circle to make the trophy presentation, from the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association, General Manager John Stanley and Assistant Jerry Nappenberger. The complete order finish, number 1, Tucson Myrtle 3.